welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And pitching here today, Ronel Blanco. What do you have on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Just about ready to roll. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve slings to first. One pitch and one out. Trey Turner at the plate.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
On the ground to the left. Correa over to first. Two away here in the top of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here comes Real Muto. That one hammered left field. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill in this one, Andrew Painter. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Pena at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Ball. Ball. Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 down. This one in the air, center field. Crawford settles under this one. One down. Now Correa up to hit.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Nope. Outside.
Two now. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Two down. Two down. Base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. On the ground, right side. Play made. That ends the inning. Top of the second, and now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. In the dirt, ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. In the dirt. Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. This is Bryson Stott.
0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Myers on his way in. He's got it. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alec Bohm can't hold up, and that's a strike.
All one.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. The Phillies looking to strike first here at the top of the second. In the dirt. Two and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Justin Crawford. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Hey! Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a pop-up. Correa gets under it. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. Up the middle, and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Christian Walker can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. 3-2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by 1. So the sac fly ties the game. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Turner. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Jake Myers digs in now.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his arm.
Quick toss to first. Now back in safely at first. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. This one in the air right field. That gets by him. Runner around third. In to score from first. Throw cut off to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. That's to third. Long throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball one.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the deficit. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Fly to left his first time. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one lifted to left. Alvarez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Nope, that's a ball.
Garcia batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Cuba.
Hey!
Hit hard on the ground to short. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to. Watching that one back on video.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Alex McFarland.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Gets him to chase after that one. Out to short, Turner. Gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So now with one away and a man at second, Yordan Alvarez. Up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Ball.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Singled and scored his first time.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Harper. Over to Turner for one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Now it's the DH. Isaac Paredes. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And that drops in for a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Pena on third. Altuve on at first with 2 down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Headed for the plate. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking.
He makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here in Houston, and now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these Phillies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. This one in the air, center field. Myers moving under this one. And there's 1 down. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. A single his first time. And that one in the air, center field. Myers moving under it. And there's 2 down. So Harper stands in. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 4 at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Inside.
So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Jake Myers. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for the
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Quick move to first.
No, he's
Tries
in.
to get back and save. 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 5th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
That's a ball.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 1-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And now it's JT Realmuto.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
In the dirt, blocked. Next
That's
one
a ball.
misses, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play.
That's
But in
ball
this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's in there. Strike 1.
That's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
Still pretty early in the ball game. So this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for
him. Inside, just missed. Swings through that. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Pickoff moved to second. Schwarber back on a dive. And he swings through that one. Fair ball. Here comes Schwarber around third. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, safe at home. Back within 1. It's 5-4. So runner at second, 2 down. Bryson Stott will hit next. Ball. Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing, and he popped it up. Pena gets there, he's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back. Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Crawford on the move. And there's 1 away.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Alvarez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball, that's just out. Aye.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First pitch misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. So up next, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford.
Aye!
And a swing and a miss. Sousa, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Philly batting order turns over, and now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one to Bryce. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And this game is tied. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Steven Okert. And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. Outside low, ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Man, safe at second, and that was not close. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Starting after it, appeal to first. Did not go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Astros.
And now Christian Walker. So they turn things over to the righty, Zach Pop. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Ball, that's outside.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses inside. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-2 now. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Up next for the Astros.
Go ahead run on base. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. And that misses. And that's ball one. The Astros with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Next to hit, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Into score from third. To third, not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Kind of got it off the end of the bat as he punched up the middle there. Maybe pulled off that outside pitch just a little bit, but he stayed on it long enough to get something on it.
Pena up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jonathan Bolden.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
On the ground right side. He'll do it himself, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Well, 1-run game. Here's JT Realmuto.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
To third, and it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now it's going to be Otto Kent.
Base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And he'll 1. Runner takes off. Sliced hard but foul. Up and in. And that's ball 1. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside.
Ball 2.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Got him swinging for the K. Adolis Garcia now at the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
In the air to left center. Myers under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. It's the second. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Edmundo Sosa. He represents the go-ahead run. Ripped, but it curls foul. The tying run is 90 feet away. That's a strike. And the count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Oh, great stop to first. In the dirt.
Oh, he's out.
Pick. Got him. What a play. Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
Ball one. Ball, that's out.
Two now. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kemp settles underneath it, and there's one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 3.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fires to first in time.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Isaac Paredes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch
Ball
misses. 3. Full count now. Caught him looking for the K. We go to the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brian Abreu.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hey!
Well struck left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in, Justin Crawford. And that's in there. Knees for a strike. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 1 out, man at first. So here is Bryce Harper.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
First offering. Runner goes.
Whoa!
Pitch misses. Throw.
No, he's in there safe.
Late swing, foul to the left. Ball to strike. Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Just missed. And he can't make the play. Runner from third in to score. Tie game here in the 8th. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
You got to be careful.
No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it bangs off the wall. Turner in to score. Relay to second. And he's in there.
Safe.
As a run comes in and they take the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And that one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
That's a base running right there.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Inside, ball 3.
Ball 3. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4 to a board.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Otto Kemp digs in now. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
That's out.
Swing and a ball popped up. Sosa should have this one. 1 up, 1 down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Ball, that's out.
The Phils holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 1-1.
Aye.
This one in the air, right field. And that is foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. He's out. So digging in, Cam Smith.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Just missed. New pitcher now, Brad Keller.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first in time. Inning over on the ground. Well, one-run game. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Josh Hader.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yeah.
Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Sosa takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Hader, in his 9th season, he features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 1-1 is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. And that one is lifted in the air. Smith settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Slow roller to third. And that is that. Back here in Houston, last chance for the home team. Jake Myers getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. In the dirt. Marchand down to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena, known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The Phillies trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Ball,
that
that's
one missed. And it remains 2-2. Called out on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. And here comes Carlos Correa. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. One strike away.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got him, and that's the ball game. One-run game.